Why is value investing important? The stock market is very much a popularity contest, without any regard to intrinsic value in the short term. Being a value investor really gives you the opportunity to buy low and sell high based on the fundamentals of the business.
We're trying to provide much better performance by focusing on our best ideas.
I think it's crazy to put money into your 100th best idea. I don't know anyone who has 100 good ideas. If you just look at the amount of time and energy it takes to uncover a great investment opportunity, when you find a great one, put your money into it.
Investing is really part art and part science. You really need to have an edge. There's really three sources of edge the way I see it. The science part is the analytics. We generally have the same information that everybody else does. How do you look at the information differently?
You spend a lot more time building your investment case, understanding the business. You talk to suppliers, you talk to competitors, you talk to employees in the management team to get a much deeper understanding of the business.
The second part is the art side of investing, and that's psychological. If you take a look at the best investment track records over time, those people tend to be almost inversely emotional. When markets go down, they get more excited. When markets go up, they get more cautious. And that's just not the way that most people invest. And the last variable is organizational edge. A lot of organizations put huge handcuffs and constraints on their managers. They don't allow them to really exercise their circle of competence and where they have their edge. One of the most important lessons of investing is that you need to narrow down your universe. And the reality is most businesses are mediocre to average, and some are terrible. So the number of businesses that are actually really good, the underlying economics are good, is pretty small.
Permanent impairment of capital is a really bad thing in investing. And at Pender, we really focus on eliminating those types of investments from our opportunity set. There's lots of indicators out there for companies that have an opportunity to go to zero. And by avoiding investing in those types of companies, we leave ourselves with an opportunity set which is skewed towards positive returns.
The average portfolio has a turnover of well over 100%. When you have a turnover of more than 100%, that just tells me that you're more focused on the market price and not on the underlying business. I don't care about quarterly results that much because the underlying value of most businesses doesn't change that much quarter to quarter, even year to year. It's a long-term approach versus a short-term approach. And the long-term approach, I think, has been abandoned by a lot of investors. Value investors like us, we call it time horizon arbitrage. So because people aren't looking there, you don't even have to have a huge edge. You just have to be willing to look out 5 years. All I want in life is no competition or an unfair advantage. So if I don't have competition looking out that far, that's a good thing.